If you haven't watched Sister Midnight yet, then do yourself a favor and give it a watch. In a poll of Houseful 5, Nadani and others, Karan Kandhari's Sister Midnight stands out as a cinematic masterpiece. It is stitched in a quirky, textured, and refreshing manner. Now think of it as a film equivalent to an avocado toast. It's layered, it's oddly comforting, and it's topped with something unexpected that keeps you coming back for more. At the center of this film is Radhika Apte and Ashok Pathak. Radhika Apte portrays Uma, a woman drowning in domestic disillusionment, navigating hollow confines of a one-room apartment and an even hollower marriage. I call it a hollower marriage because even though the couple live in the same room, they were emotionally and intimacy-wise miles apart. The film is bizarre in the best way. The first half of the film is especially charming because of the hilarious, quirky, and minimal dialogues.
किधर था?
काम पे गया था।
समझा?
बोलने तो दे।
Do you see this? This is delightfully unhinged. Uma as a character is far from an idealized domestic woman. She can barely cook, struggles to clean, and avoids conversations like the plague. And every word that escapes her mouth is laced with rudeness. And Kandhari lets the absurdity bleed into the everyday. Now that leaves us with something to think about. And what it turns out to be is not an alien concept. It is something so normalized that it might as well be. The film explores how the society places burden of domestic and emotional labor on women and expects them to deal with it silently. But Radhika's character breaks past this barrier. She's full of rage, chugging from perennial river of disappointment day in and day out, which later becomes a breaking point where she starts to act irrationally. Uma's journey shifts when she strikes up warm and unexpected friendship with Sheetal, played by Chaya Kadam, and bunch of trans people who she would meet on her way to work. Sheetal guides her how to cook and in the process how to connect with herself. The film is filled with sharp humor, cute little CGI animals and birds, and in the second half, it goes off the rails. Director Karan Kandhari literally ate and left no crumbs. So here's the verdict. In an industry obsessed with mass appeal, Sister Midnight stands out to be odd, very odd, oddly entertaining, and it can keep their audience hooked from beginning to the end. And if you have watched this film, do let us know in the comments below.